Emotionally draining, but having a sexy boudoir shoot with your girls is a sure way to reignite newfound strength. Take a look at this clip.
We went on this journey to focus on our husbands, and unfortunately that didn't turn out the way that we deserved. And so this is kind of about taking that power back.
Yes.
Yes.
We break the mold, forget the old, because now we lay new foundation.
Wow, that was pretty racy, ladies. Y'all had a lot of booties out.
Most action we got.
I mean, I just think like every woman should celebrate her body, and it's this vessel that we walk around with and we criticize, and there should be more moments where you're celebrating that, because
We had a lot of rejection, and regardless of this, what Becca said, like, it's always good to celebrate your body. I took a lot of blows to my self-esteem and my self-worth, but I think it was a good reminder, like, celebrate that and celebrate it with each other, because we, like, didn't get an opportunity to just do something that was for us. It was always about these men.
These pictures end up anywhere? Did you blow one up and put it on your wall?
I'm gonna do that. I wanna do black and whites of all of us, maybe like in my bathroom or in my hallway, but also,
I just want Lauren's booty framed on my
got it.
wall.
Also, we showcased Becca, who did all the photos, and that was like her element, which was also so cool to see. Like, that also made it so special.
So have you done this photo shoot for other people before?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite things to do as a photographer, is just show women what they look like without their own hazy lens covering it.
Well, your photos were beautiful.
Thank
They
you.
really came out really, really nice. While the women reclaimed their power after getting divorced, Michael was heading into decision day to decide if he wanted to stay married. Take a look at this clip.
I want to be in a place with like a confidence and desire to continue a marriage.
Yeah.
And I think that's what's challenging for me.
I think that sometimes we can sort of overanalyze. And
It is one of my biggest faults.
yeah. It's like you think yourself out of a thing.
So for you, what was the deciding factor that was the straw that made you decide to get divorced?
I mean, ultimately, to be honest, Keisha, I tried to really distill it down to one thing.
Okay.
Like, my guiding compass for decision day was being attuned with my emotions and how I felt.
Okay.
When I thought about getting a divorce, even though it made me sad to come to that realization, it felt like that was the correct decision.
So real quick, I'm interested because I haven't gotten your take on it. Becca.
I mean, it makes me feel sad, and I don't want to like diagnose you or anything, but it's like, it feels like you might have a bit of an avoidant attachment style where like it's almost self-sabotage. Like, I want you to find love. I want all of these men to find love, and I don't want that to be the case. Like, yeah.
Because you did a little overthink. I think you thought yourself out of this one. Ultimately, things happen the way they're supposed to.
Right.
But I can honestly say I was rooting for you guys and thought that you would make it.
Well, I appreciate that, and I think it's a fair criticism.
Yeah. So is there any behind the scenes that we missed?
Did you guys almost get to a car crash?
Yes. So the night before, we had ramen with some of my friends. When we Ubered back from the ramen place to our hotel, our Uber driver got clipped.
Ooh.
And like, it was kind of crazy because it was like, there was a bunch of traffic, it cleared up, we were going at a pretty high speed, we got clipped at a high speed, but it wasn't a ton of contact. That's why we ended up being okay, had to pull off. Like, we were nervous.
Like, I was very close with Chloe. We talked about this. Like, I had a near-death experience with Brennan. Like, it does change how you see someone. Like, it made me see my life in before my eyes and like look at Brennan differently. So did that have any impact in your decision, being like, what if we died? Like, I wouldn't have her. Like,
No, I mean, I get where your mindset is, but if I were to be honest, like, in that moment, I went into like, I need to manage this situation moment.